Well, ain't nobody in the live, so it don't really matter. So let's go on and run this thing real quick. All right, y'all. So it's the iPro, as y'all can see, um, S8193. All right. So let's see if we can focus on this. All right. So you see the powder metallurgy fade blade, 2600 milliamp battery, 7200 high speed rotated motor, which is supposed to be in brushless. Okay. So you get 6 cone guide combs and type C interface. You know what I mean? Thank you for joining, whoever this is, man. Appreciate you. All right. So this clipper it's nice. The motor on it is really nice. Um, but it was advertised as 7,500 RPMs, and it's about 70. I guess it's at 72, as you can read right there. It's supposed to be, like I said, it's supposed to be 7,500, but 7,200. You know what I mean? I got things to do, so I'm going and just run it. If y'all catch it, you catch it. You don't, you don't. You know what I mean? I couldn't upload a video, so that's why I went live. I'm not a live dude. You know what I mean? So anyway, um, this clip only got one knock. One knock. If it wasn't for this one knock, then what's going on, Raphael? This clipper only got one knock, man. You understand? And this the truth, man. It's the lever. If you into a 4-click, 5 position, I mean three a 3-click 4 position. Excuse me. If you're into that type of clipper, this is fire to you. What's going on, Ying Jing Hong? You know what I mean? Hello, what's going on, my guy? Hey, look at him. This clipper is really dope, but that lever, like I said, they lied about it. It's a 4 position. It's a 3-click. You know what I mean? But it is nice. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by it's nice is it's got some really good vibration in the motor. It really is ergonomically nice. It really feels good in the hand. Um I did use it once, man. I'm gonna get to it in a second. I used it once, right? And it faded real good. You know what I'm saying? And this with the original, right? But I wasn't expecting for the click to not be in the clipper. So when I bought it, and it's not a knock to the company, because truthfully, it could have been when they put the clipper together, you know, but it didn't come with the click. So I put in a return, and I'm probably gonna send it back, but only because I didn't get the click. I probably would have kept it if the clicks would have came in it. I would have probably used it just for debulking or clip over comb or something like that. But I didn't even get the option of it. So that's the only reason I'm sending it back. And I don't know if they took it off of AliExpress, but I'm almost positive that they have this clipper on Alabama. I bought it on AliExpress, but they sent it from Alabama. So, did you get it from Ali? Yes, sir. I got it. Yes, sir, Raphael. I got it from Ali, but I bought it from Ali, but it was actually sent from Alabama. Okay, so I believe they took it off of AliExpress, sir. I'm not actually sure, but when I went back today to look at it, it wasn't on there. You know, and I ain't really been shopping on a lot of clippers because I got so much stuff. I really like kind of backed up Raphael from buying a lot of stuff, but when I bought this, like I said, they said it had a 5-click. So it only has a 4-click. But like I said, mine didn't come with the click. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it only came with a 4-click in it. You know, you can see the 3 and the last one right there. So and yeah, it has a new type of click system. So up here up here in the back, it's got some kind of prong that slides into the slot, and it's actually a guide system. So it actually, if I had the clicks, I'm almost, because it's kind of sturdy going up. It doesn't rock side to side. So I'm almost certain that if it had the clicks in it, that it would actually be nice, you know. But I mean, that's for interpretation because it didn't come with the click in it. You know what I mean? But I'm almost certain if you like, say, like the Vader clipper, if you like that Vader clipper, you probably gonna like this one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's stupid crazy. I'm gonna let y'all hear it now. It does sound good. It's very, very quiet. I'm reading you, Mr. Raphael. Will I still be ordering from AliExpress? Yeah. Um, so say if for instance, I bought a clipper today, right? And it's a VGR 036, I think. I'm not certain, but I believe it is, right? And it's all metal, and it's kind of like this one, Raphael. But it doesn't have a click system. I don't think it say a taper level. So it's all metal though, and I bought that for under $20, man. And it's got a 2600 milliamp battery. So I thought that was a great, great deal, man. So yeah, I'll be ordering from them after that, but I'm not gonna go crazy and spend. Okay, this the thing, Raphael. Check this out, right? Why spend $100? Well, say if the tariffs kick, like right now, you can go on there and they import or export charges, whatever that is. Import charges, not export. Import charges. If it might be $2, $3, $5, $6, $7, $8 right now, but some places still got the high tariffs on their machines for $80, $90 on their tariffs. So I'm not spending that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna spend that much, Raphael. You know what I mean? That's just too much money for a clipper that you got to buy a blade for. For instance, right? Before I spend that high price, Raphael, I'll buy the robe. You know what I mean? I'm new to barber. I want to pick up an Amazon kick. I'm seeing these newer video options of Kimmy or Supreme. Um, I just seen what you said you had the what that 1856, but I don't like the click level on it. Do you know which level I could put on it? No. I love it. It's actually one of the better ones I got, Raphael. The click system. It feels cheap because it's plastic, but it's not gonna go nowhere. When you click over on that 1856, it's in place. And the original blades on it, man, I got some real nice fades out of it, but I actually put the Made Show blade on it, that fade blade, and it rocked nice, man. So if I was you, I'd try that, but system on mine, it's smooth. When it click over, it's over. And I like how sturdy it is. It's just plastic, but the clipper plastics, and it's cheap, man. It's like when I bought it, it was under $20. So when I look at it like that, I don't expect much out of it. You know what I'm saying? But the click system, I done had mine a whole year, and the click system hasn't failed me. Yeah, it's actually still, I would say, a top 7 clipper that I got right now, and I really got some nice ass clippers from them. But it's definitely a top, anywhere from my 5th to 7th best clipper right now, out of all my clippers, and that's the truth. Yes, the tariffs. That's what I'm talking about, Raphael. The tariffs. Yeah, I'm in United States. Are you in the United States? You in the United States? Which question? Oh, okay. The Kimmy or the Supreme? Man, I would tell you it just depending, but I would go like that new Kimmy. Go back, if you go back and you take the that great Kimmy I got. Man, that thing got charging, dog. It's crazy. It don't need nothing but an upgrade. I put the Jeep blade on it, that Echo blade on it. It's fire, homeboy. It's really like the best clip I got. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, blessings, man. To South Africa, South America, man. Yeah, blessings to you and your country, bro. For real. Yeah. I'm actually getting ready to. If everything go right, I'm getting ready to. Yeah. Let me see. Echo blade. That's what I look up to put in the Camry. It won't. I don't think it'll fit. I don't think that Jeep blade will fit. I mean, you might can. I ain't tried it, but I don't think it'll fit. I think it's cause of the head on it. It's a little bit different than the 1858. Like it'll fit on the 1858 for sure. I really can't tell you. I mean, if it's what Supreme you talking about? Which one you talking about? Because if you're talking about the new one, that Victor motor, man, that new Supreme, that new one is nice. Yeah, the new one is nice. I would definitely buy that new one. I think on TikTok it's like 100. The Vader, the Supreme Vader. If you talking about that, that's like a folk. That's a folk. Yeah, it's a folk position. 3-click too, like this particular clipper here. And if you talking about price point, if you can go on Alibaba and buy one of these, and I would just tell you to buy this one because I'm pretty sure that with the click in it, it's probably nice. You see what I'm saying? But I just don't like the actual 4 clicks. I don't or the 4 position 3-click. I don't really like them. I like halfway. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, for sure, Raphael. Lex, so I'm answering your question on that Supreme, my guy. If you talking about the Vader, yeah, it's always good. If you cut hair a lot of hair, Raphael, I would most definitely keep a lot of clippers. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and this is never. You can never go wrong with an this Lex. So you can never ever go wrong with the Andes, man. The Master. No, you can get the corded one, bro. If you got electricity, bro, I would get the corded one. The corded one ain't number like, bro, that's $70, $80 now. And that's not a bad price at all. That's pretty good. Then you can go on what AliExpress and Tumi. They got the guards right now for the purple magnetic guards right now. I think they single magnet. They might be double magnetics. Oh, you want the whole kit? Okay. How much you got to spend? Maybe like 100, bro. Okay. You want like is you looking for like um the best kit? I mean, everything's so bloated right now, but outside of this, you can find right now. You can find to me any kind of shave will. If you're talking about Amazon kits and at $50 to $85, it might not be all of that. You know what I'm trying to say, man? I don't want to like kind of like I would tell you if that's what you're looking for, go with the Supreme kit. You see what I'm trying to say? If you can find a Supreme kit, um, if you can find the Vader, that's what's up. That's what I would go with. I would go with the $75. I mean, $47 wall. You know, you in the United States, like so. If you're in the United States, like so, I would tell you, hell yeah, the wall, man. Listen here, Walmart got that wall clipper. I think it's like black, red, and silver something. I can't remember the name of, but that thing nice. Hell yeah, I take wall over Kim all day, depending on what it is, you know. Well, hey Raphael, he going by a price point. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you in Georgia? Yeah, man. I would just go to Walmart if you got a budget and you know you're on a budget, man. Walmart got some crazy clippers, man. Now I ain't gonna tell you they trimmers are like that. I would try to go to AliExpress and grab me a trimmer and a shaver. But if you just looking for the clipper and you just trying to save some money, they got a corded clipper there. It's like I said, it's like I think it's black gray and it's got like burgundy or maroon or something in it. That particular wall clipper is nice. It's got a lot of power in it. It's not gonna let up. You know what I mean? You can debolt and fade with it. You know, and you can zero gap it. And the blade that come on it is nice. And don't let nobody fool you with it too, Lexo, cause all blades get hot. If you run a clipper for over 3-4 minutes, it's gonna start to warm up. At least warm, but not hot. Hot, you know, not all, but yeah. Oh, flex. I got a flex too, my guy. I got a Chrono. I got the Kimmys. Yeah, I got one V. I got that same VGR. I don't really like it, but it's okay. Kimmy 2299, and I'm cheap. Like I'm trying to get the clipper and trimmer together. The Kimmy 2299, it's okay, but I don't like the blade, you know. So I bought the Vader trimmer blade. It fit, you know. It's like 18, 19, 20 bucks. And you can get that from not Amazon. You get it from Walmart with free shipping. Right. But that's the best upgrade, easiest upgrade for the Kimmy 2299. I got that Kimmy 2293 when I did a little quick video on that while I upgraded it. Now it hit, but at first I really didn't like that. Yeah, them things too sharp, man. The way that VGR 906 is, I done all that shit. I got graphite blades. I got all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I got Bablis blades and all that. No, brother. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like all those blades on that VGR. It cut the shit out you, man. I'm just saying it's the way it, especially if you're using the cam follower. If you using the cam follower from that VGR, that thing way too sharp. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I have my Kemet uh 1855 on it, you know, and it hit decent with that on it now. I mean, like I ain't cut nobody with it or nothing like that, you know. But it's the sound. It's the sound that it makes. I don't like that sound, you know. But as far as the clipper go, as far as the motor go on that 906 that VGR, Raphael, it's nice. You know, the motor is really nice. You know, drug dealers. No, I'm not no, I ain't no drug dealer. No, at least not no more, my guy. No, that's my young days. Sins that I done paid for. No, man, we just talking barber talk, my guy. That's all. Yeah. The VGR 906 got a great motor, Raphael. It's really nice, you know. I'm not knocking it for that. I just don't like that blade. The blade that you like, the original blade, I think is awesome just for balling out. Cause that's what I'm actually finna go back to. Cause I got a lot of clippers to trim with. So I don't really need it just to trim. You see what I'm saying? All I really need it for is to ball out. You know what I mean? So the upgrade really ain't necessary for me. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm saying that the trimmer whack or nothing. I just actually I actually thank you, Mr. Beezy Stutter Cuts. Appreciate that, bro. The clip was decent, you know. I like it. I just don't like the clicks on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the blade is what make any clipper and make any trimmer. If the blade suck, the trimmer gonna suck. If the blade suck, the clipper's gonna suck. Period. You know what I mean? So I mean, you can use the one of the cheapest clippers in the world. If it got a good blade, you upgrade to a good blade, you got a good clipper. It's simple as that. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with a trimmer. I got 4 or 5, probably 7, 8 trimmers that's under $50, and 4 or 5 of them I upgraded blades to like Lens Pro, one Bablet. You know, I upgraded them so yeah they hit hard. You know, matter of fact, a couple of them too sharp. I have to be real light hand on them. You know, so yeah they hit. You know, it just you have to upgrade blades. I always tell everybody that. Raphael. Yeah, some of the cam follow, yes, sir. Yeah, they shot too close, man. Mine misses. It misses the click. It misses the click, Raphael. I was gonna try to upgrade mine with that Maze Show. Cause I'm almost certain it's kind of close. You know, that Maze Show M10 and the JRL one. I believe they all about the same, but the distance still gonna be the same, you know, because of the rail. You know, so it's gonna be definitely about the same, you know. But if I was you, you know, I might would try that, you know what I'm saying? Mine don't miss none, you know. Oh no, mine don't do that at all. Yeah, if I was you, I would have sent that thing back. What kind of level you bought? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Pro Chrome, right? Yeah, I think that's the right one I'm talking about, right? It's got like a home style cord, but it run really good. Actually, you can put a pro cord on that because it's powerful. It's not cheap. It's not well, it's cheap, but it's powerful. It's got a really good motor to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's got a real good motor. It's got the motors from back in the day in it. Man, listen, I don't even want to hold you on TPOB, right? It's really not the product, man. It's the person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like hold on, let me see. I'm not like the person that like want to down somebody or something. Mr. TPLB, he never done nothing wrong to me. I just don't like the way he treat everybody else. You know what I mean? And I would love to support him, but I would like to see an attitude change, bro. But yeah, you know, I think he got some dope clippers. You know, like the play clipper. Seem like it's dope. I bought the candy clipper, the first one. I don't really like that shit. It's like this clipper. So it's a 3-position 4-click. And I'm gonna get to all y'all questions in just a second. Please don't go nowhere. Max, Laura, don't go nowhere, okay? So yeah, TPOB nice, you know what I mean? It's just a person, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he does have like that new one, the slime 2 or something. That clipper might be decent for the price. You know what I'm saying? Now you probably can get that for about $47. That's probably a really good starter clipper. You know what I mean? Possibly. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now the May, I think it was the Made So M10 level. Oh, okay, Raphael. Well, that's the level I was talking about. You know what I mean? Um, what I can do with you though, Raphael, I will try to find a level for you, my guy, and I won't forget you. You know what I'm saying? Lexo. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that then. Yeah, that might be a good buy, my guy. Yep, example, the DK bag 078 trimmer with the stop blade is garbage, but put on a MRD or Stylecraft X Pro blade and you have yourself a $200 trimmer. Oh, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That DK bag, man, it's a pretty nice running trimmer. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen, with that brushless motor, and that 1855 Kimmy, it's got a real good motor on it too, man. So yeah, you know. Um, Lexo, get some black spray. Black spray for what, my guy? I'm gonna go with the Wall Pro kit and find some black spray. Oh, okay. I want to be able to sell my cuts 20, 35 bucks. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And it's my guy. You don't need to go out your way. Oh no, I'm gonna help you out, bro. I'm gonna try to find one for you. Now back to you, Lexo. I'm gonna tell you something about barbering, bro. Answer this question. How long you been cutting hair, bro? Be honest too. Oh, okay. Is it smooth? Lexo, how long you been cutting hair? Is it smooth, Raphael? Does uh no, I'm talking to Lexo. I want Lexo to act you been cutting since 2021. Yeah, that's that. Well, you got what, 4 years experience? Yeah, that's decent. If you've been cutting like mainly every day or at least three, four, 5 times a week, at least one head, then that's some pretty good experience. You know what I'm saying? Uh, 0 days, but I've cut my cousin hair since I've been a little girl. Okay, now Lex, so check this out. I'm gonna be honest with you now, and don't get mad with me and say, yeah, it works fine, but I tend to grab my other clippers. Yeah, yeah. When it's like that, I understand. Cause I done bought so many clippers like that, man. That yeah. And I'm almost to the point now where I done got so comfortable with the clicks. I really like I got floating levels or rocker arms or a taper level, whatever you want to call that. But I really prefer the clicks now when I'm fading, just because I know where I'm at. And two of the newer clippers I got, they kind of got that floating level, like the JRL type thing with the clicks. So it's been helping me really, really nice. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I understand. Now back to 0 days. Listen to this, Lexo. Um when I started cutting hair, man, I would charge people literally $5. You know what I mean? To this day, and I got over 30 years experience, right? It's like, to me, it's not about the money. People say, well, what you doing it for? Well, you're gonna make money, but it's really about building relationships, because some days they might be like, man, I ain't really got the money today, but you might cut the hair. But the next time they come back, you might cut the hair, and you might say, hey man, just give me $10 or something, and they might throw you 25. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's really not about the money, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you want to get paid, like so. So what I would tell you to do is start out low. I wouldn't charge $20 to $35 now. I would wait a year or two before I go that high. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand, man. If you got $10 until you get better, say you got 8 heads a day. You understand? Oh, okay. Well, and you ain't got no experience, I went on a journey myself. Now I cut my own. I haven't gone to the barbers for 3 years now. This for you, Raphael and Lexo, right? When you start not cutting hair, I will always tell you just the experience is more important than the money at first. You know what I'm trying to say? Just period. You know what I mean? Uh, Now with you, Lexo, and you say you don't cut a little bit like cousins hair and stuff. That's a little bit of experience. You know what I'm saying? Man, honestly, that's really the way to go. That's what I was really trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to cut hair for free for a little while. You know what I'm saying? You might say, hey man, let me cut your hair. I ain't no pro just yet, but let me cut your hair for free. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some experience. You know what I mean? You know, that's your homeboys and stuff, right? Shit, man. Half of them running around can't get a haircut anyway. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't really got the funds, man. Offer them free haircuts, you know? Yeah, Raphael. Don't never you and Lex, so that go for any barber, man. Never be money hungry when you trying to, cause it's the experience that you really thriving for. Cause once you get where you're going, once you get all that experience, you're gonna be able to charge what you want to charge. You know what I'm saying? Man, when I used to cut hair all day, bro, man, people used to pay me 50 and 60. This is a while back. This ain't now. I'm talking about a while back. People would pay me 50 and $60 when haircuts was 20, 25. You see what I'm saying? So it's not really about the money. Cause once you become good, once you get good at it, money gonna come your way. You know what I'm saying? You know, and with the spray, Lexo, I would tell you to get that pencil, the detailing pencil, the liner pencil thing. I would get that. Cause that's more easier to control than that spray. You know what I'm saying? And depending on the pressure, it's how dark you'll get. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. For sure. For sure. You know what I mean? I feel you, you know what I'm saying? I feel you because I got a pair of Osters I really don't even use. I got other walls that I don't even they all put up, you know. I'm so into the cordless clip because of the freedom without the the cord. But they got a new corded clipper that came out. I'm thinking about buying. It's like 400 something dollars. You got the detachable head on it with the trimmer. It's a trimmer and a clipper. So I'm thinking about buying that, you know. Oh yeah. That's what I would do, Lex. So for sure. For sure. The duet, right? What duet? For sure, Lex. So what duet, Raphael? For sure, Lex. So I would definitely do that. Those corded and his clippers are better than about, I would say about 70% of clippers right now. The duet, the clipper and trimmer machine. I got to look that up. Is that from Supreme? Yes, you can fix those clippers, man. Especially if they turn on and stuff. Hell yeah. Shit, I want to, when you start talking about it, I wanted to buy me a pair from you. Oh, snap. Heck yeah, man. Shoot, yeah. And this, the corded ones, man, them legendary. Supreme, Supreme. Yeah, yeah, man. For real, Exo, though, that's no lie. That is no lie. I would rather use a corded and this master or that fade master any day. Oh yeah, the new one. Yeah, that thing is nice. It's so yeah, Raphael. That thing. So I'm sorry, bro. That thing is nice, Raphael. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. That's like the blade on that thing is like the all time great, man. I'll get that gold GTX blade and throw it on that thing, man. That and it's a hit. That TI liner a hit. Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell you something about that, right? When you doing your lineups, cause you new, don't be afraid to use something like a ruler or a cone edge to do your lineups. You know what I'm saying? Especially on your vertical bars. You know what I mean? Like so, that's the quick way to get a flush lineup is to put your comb up the flush straight up and down, and then line up with that. That GTX blade. Yes, sir. Have a blessed night, my brother. Thank you, man. You too, my brother. Thank you, Rafi. Yeah, if I was you, that's what I would do, Lexo. At first, when I'm starting out doing them sidebars, when you're doing your C cups, I always would just get you a comb that's got. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Rafi. For sure, my guy. Blessings, brother. Blessings. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would. It don't matter if you a stud or a dude or whatever. None of that really matters. You know what I mean? As long as you understand the concept, you know what I'm saying? And it's nothing hard to fade. I can give you tips right now if you really want to know. If you can really really pay attention to them, it's very simple. All steps. If you do like if you're doing a taper, the same steps are the same. It's no different. Only difference is they might want a low, mid, or a high. The same thing with a fade, or it's the same thing with a burst fade. Once you know the steps of the low, the mid, and the high, and what guards to start off with, things like that, then you good to go. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, for that, when you go into your corners, the same place you start in. Okay, for instance, you start in the middle, right? You start in the middle, like above the nose, right? Instead of going like how some people like to start on the vertical bars and all that. Now, this is a good way for you to do it too. You take that comb like I was telling you and line it up with your eyebrow, right? You got combs like I do another little video for you. I got combs that I got measurements for, right? So you make sure that they equal in length, right? So when you're doing now, once you do your sidebars, right? You go to the middle of the bridge of the nose and go straight up, right? And like everybody always tell you, you go to your weak side first because your weak side you don't have no play in it. Your strong side you always got a little bit of play in it. So that's why in Atlanta. Yeah, my brother here in Atlanta. I know how that go. I know how them boys do the little high temps down there. Everything high temps and low temps and mid temps. Really ain't nobody rocking fades unless they got like braids or something like that. But you do catch once you get up there, you'll catch dudes. See, dudes like, I'm gonna be real with you, Lex. So like female, so they'll let you F their head up cause you a female. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, they gonna love to come jump in your chair, cause they gonna actually think they got a shot with you. Weak side, can you clarify on the lineup? Yeah, you start on your weak side, and what I do, I start in the middle, and I work my way to the corner. But what I do is I go about halfway, and then I go to my corner, and then I meet it in the middle. That's how I do mine, and it works for me. You know what I'm saying? That way I don't curve it too far, or nothing like that. I'm able to get that perfect curve by doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I start in the middle. Now that I got experience, I do my vertical bars and my C cuts first, and then I go to my lineup. You know what I mean? I start in the bridge of the nose, and I go about halfway, and then I go into the corner, and then I come back out. You know what I'm trying to say? And I always can meet it perfectly. You know what I mean? If you just take your time when you go into the corner and come back out to meet it, if you just take your time and don't push it, just tap at the edges of the hair. And then that's it. And another thing, always use dry shampoo. While you cutting the hair, spray you some dry shampoo on there. Then when you get through cutting it, it been on sock so long by then, it been on got all the oil and the dirt out. And then you come back and you wipe it with alcohol or witch hazel, either or, and then you dry it, and then you set your holding spray in, and that's how I do. You know what I'm saying? I've been using the dry shampoo for a little while now. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. I mean, it's a lot of dudes on here that just not doing that. The little Lala something that she in Atlanta too, I think. She been using it. She's a young girl. She been using like dry shampoo, but I've been using that shit for a while. Cause I already know it lift the dirt. It lift the oils and stuff. So that's really what you want to do. It's like the curved razor. If you're in Atlanta, it's a place called ABBS, Atlanta Beauty and Barber Supply. They got those curved razors. Once you learn how to do all that, man, you go down there and get you one of them, and them C cuts be so sharp. You know what I'm saying? No, dry shampoo is dry shampoo. And you can get it in all kind of smells. I got mine in coconut smell. It smell real good. Yeah, that's what really really works. Like, so you know what I mean. That dry shampoo lift all that dirt up, and then you come back and you brush it out or comb it out, and then just hit it with some alcohol or some witch hazel. Get your blow dryer and dry it. I always try to get I got a blow dryer that blow hot and cold. You know what I'm saying? So I use, when I'm doing my lineups, I don't use the cold to hold my holding spray. The hot. I use the cold, excuse me. I don't use the hot side because it make it sticky. I use the cold side so when it dry, it kind of like air dries it better. So it don't be so sticky when you get back to going with your trimmers. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, always clean your trimmers. I don't give a damn what nobody tell you. Every time you cut a head, you use your trimmers. You take the time to clean them and to oil them. Trust me, that's gonna make a real, real big difference in your lineups. You know what I mean? When you say again, I'm definitely get that. And I spray the lineup while I use the clipper and come wipe down with alcohol. I really would appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you talking about the spray, like I got I got two. Well, I told you I use the spray. I use that Tune 45, but they got this other spray, and I believe it works a little bit better. This new one, I can't think of the name of hair illusions. I believe the hair illusion spray probably work a little bit better than the Tune 45 because they got water resistant spray, right? Not no, is it water resistant? Yeah, water resistant, something. Not waterproof, right? Water resistant. You know what I'm saying? So if I was you, I would get me some hair illusion because you got the I get that kit. You get the whole kit, and you got the holding spray, the fibers and all. You know, it's a real nice kit. I think the kit like right at like $100, but it's nice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna actually change over to that. I got Tune 45. That's what I'm using. You know what I mean? I'm not really into I don't really have a lot of clients that like that hair stuff, that spray stuff. A lot of my clients, they like that natural look, you know. But I do have like a lot of them young fools that like it, you know what I'm saying? So I got all that like Tune 40 if I got the pencils and all that, you know what I mean? But yeah, even my son, he like to spray, you know, he like all that, you know. So, you know, I have to keep all that, you know. But I kind of like to do it actually now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean back when I first started, I really didn't like to do it, but now I kind of like to use the spray because I understand what it's for now. At first I didn't understand what the spray was for. I thought the spray kind of was like, okay, I mean I know it was an enhancement because I can read, but the way I was seeing it put on, it was putting it on so heavy, like you know. But now I can see why a lot of cats like it kind of heavy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to me, a lot of dudes you do use the black spray for hiding their mistakes. But I always tell anybody like if you don't go to me before, and a lot of dudes do they like to use that around here. So I would tell them to, hey man, let me see my mirror before you put that shit in my head. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I always use it for enhancement, not to you know, not to make the haircut, but to enhance it. You know what I'm saying? But I do like when dudes ask me to like make it look fake. I actually like that when somebody actually tell me to make it look fake. When they tell me to make it look fake, I really go berserk with it. You know what I'm saying? I try to go crazy when somebody asks me to to go heavy on the enhancement. It really look fly to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just depending on the haircut and it's just depending on, you know, the person, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't really I mean older dudes to me, I don't think it look nice on them. Yeah, it's really a filler, right? It fills in, yeah, right. It fills in the area, correct, Lexo. It fills in the spots, correct. That's correct. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you use it for, you know what I'm saying? But you do have people that like it heavy. They really, really like it to look like it's fake. You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem with it now. But like I said at first, it looked really funny. But I love it. I love to do it now because I mean, I don't know. I guess it gave me a chance to stay in touch with the young generation, kind of like so. You know what I'm saying? So, and I mean, I like it because I get a chance to still have the young fellas around me. You know what I mean? And to me, that's worth that's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I learned how to do it. You know what I mean? Because they like it. I love it. You know what I mean? If they like it, I'ma love it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I have a few young fellas that really really like that heavy spray. And like I said, I don't learn how to do it, so it's not even an issue with me now. I don't even hesitate, you know. Right. We used to use the dye. We used to use damn, I can't even Lexo. I can't even think of it, Lexo. Damn, it's been so long. We used to use the dye though. And I used to get the we used to mix it with the alcohol. I can't think of what it is. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. And we was well back then we didn't have the sprayer, we used to use the brush. You know what I mean? Like the I can't think of the name of it. I can't, and used to brush it in, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, yeah. I actually like the spray better, you know what I'm saying? I have two. I have a one with the holes, you know, that I just bought probably like 4 or 5 months ago. And it's really, really nice. It's an airbrush gun, you know what I mean? I ain't never done an unboxing with it or nothing like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, uh-huh. Stop it, man. Don't do me like that, Lexo. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was, Lexo. That perm dot. Yeah, that perm box. Yeah. Not the perm, yeah, but the permanent. Yeah. The semi-permanent box. Yeah. The semi-permanent dye. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I can't think of the name of it. I cannot think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of the actual the name of the brand of the dye. But yeah, we would take it and we mix it with alcohol to thin it. You know what I'm saying? And you had to be precise. You know what I'm saying? Because it would run. But yeah, and that's how you darken it up back in the day. Yeah. It's been around. It's just different. It's just a different type of, you know what I mean? Semi-permanent type of dye. That's what it really is. That Tune 45 ain't nothing but some semi-permanent dye. Yeah. hmm Broner Brothers. Oh snap. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. hmm Yeah, that's what's up. hmm Yeah. But I gotta. I got. You know what? I'm gonna go unboxing on my face. Oh man, if I can go live tomorrow. So I want you to come down. What time it is now? I'm watching the game. 11. Okay, I'm usually I'm gonna come. I'm gonna probably go live about like 10 o'clock tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna unbox that. It really ain't gonna be an unboxing because I already used it, but I'm gonna unbox it anyway. I think I paid like 40, $45 for that air gun. It's really nice. You know what I'm saying? Really nice. I bought that one just so I could, use in hand. You know what I mean? Yeah, it worked real nice. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm sorry. You can hear me now? Let's go. My hand must have been in front of the microphone. You can hear me now? You can hear me? Put a thumbs up if you can hear me. Lexo, put a thumbs up if you can hear me. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, man, if y'all missed us, the other, what, three that just came in, if y'all missed us, this clip was pretty good, all right? It's got a 4-click, not a 5. So, and it's on Alabama, not well, it was on AliExpress, but it's on Alabama. think you can order this with one purchase, one, because on Alabama, you sometimes you have to order more than one, but I think you can order this with one. I believe. Appreciate that, Lexo. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what we used to do back in the day, Lexo. What y'all think about the Lakers real quick? Y'all think the Lakers about to get bounced from the playoff in the first round by Ant-Man? Probably so, ain't it? That's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm up late night watching this game. I love this basketball game, man. Yeah, if y'all watch that Knicks game and that Knicks and who was the Knicks playing? That was a good game the other day. But I know I know that wall clip will be good for you, Lexo. That wall clip will be good for you. It's gonna work good for you. I've got the old one like it. You know what I mean? It's that USA. It's the USA something. I got one of those. Like right now, it's the same thing. It's just a different name now. You know what I mean? But it's the same motor. Same. It's really the same clipper. Just got a new body to it. You know what I'm saying? But it's really a nice clipper. You know. I actually probably would take one of those right now because how it's made, it's shaped kind of more like the Magic Clip versus how they was shaped back in the day, like the one I got. The one I got is kind of like funny shape, you know. But that chrome one it's got a nice shape to it. It's kind of comfortable in the hand, so it'll work real good for you. You know what I'm saying? You should make some money off of it. And it's another clip out there too, Lex. So if you can get your hands on one, it's like $104. It's had that Victor mode. It's the Supreme trim. I can't think of the name of it, but it's made by Supreme. And it's a dude that be all over the internet. He be doing lives and TikTok and stuff. He got one. Me personally, I use a Rogue and I use a Caliber BMG for most of my fade. That's what I really use. You know, I do videos using budget clippers a lot, but that's just videos that I use here and there. When I really go cut hair, I don't use those clippers. I use those for like touching up. I use like I said, my Caliber Pro BMG. I use my Rogue. I use my fast feeds, and then I got let me see that Kimmy 56 1856. I got um the 1858 that I actually use a lot. That VGR V003, the new VGR I bought, and then I got a Kimmy with that flashlight, and then I got a detachable Kimmy. All of those clippers cut good because all of the blades I have on them, and those are on the only clippers I really use to fade now with. That's like the only clippers I fade now with. You know what I'm saying? Cause they all pretty much, besides the Rogue and the BMG, they got all dial system pretty much, and I can go up and down on them. So I like the way they cut, Lexo. When I'm fading, I like to fade at 75, 7,000, 7,500, maybe 8,000 RPMs. I really don't like to fade at 9,000. Now with those magnetic motors, even though they fast, they not particularly that strong, but the blades on them are really good. So I like to fade with them. They fast as hell and they slice hell, but they not like super powerful. You know what I'm saying? So that's actually what I fade with. You know what I'm saying? Them my go-tos. You know what I'm saying? The Rogue is probably my favorite one to do fades with. And that BMG that I got is actually what I like to do taper fades with. So those two are the two that I really like get down with, because I don't have to. I mean, they just cut. You know what I mean? The blades on out the factory. That Stylecraft roll is fire to me. And that Caliber BMG is another clipper that's fire to me. You're not gonna really miss nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of people like those Victor motors and all that. Like in other videos I say. But when it comes down to fading, those Victor motors sometimes can be too powerful. And what I mean by that is I got some magnetic motors now. They're not Victor motors, but they had an intuitive torque that when you try to stop them, they ramp up. You know what I'm saying? And to me, sometimes they're a little too powerful for fade. So I have to dial those 1, 2 down to like 7,500, and that's what I fade with them at. So yeah, like I said, those Victor modes, they can be too powerful Lexo for fading sometimes. So I would tell anybody that if you're looking for something to fade with or power wise, I would get a 2-speed if you can find one now. I like they got some on AliExpress now that they don't went back to a decent price that I would try out. 2 speeds. The reason why I like 2-speed because the low speed you can use for fading and the high speed you can use for debulking. So it's like 2 clippers in one. So that's why I like to fade. That's why I like to buy 2-speeded clippers. They work out perfect. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I love 2-speed. 2-speed clippers win all day in my book. I think that's why a lot of people like the JRL, because it's a 2-speed. You got the low speed for fade, and you got the high speed for debulk if you need it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that new Babyless is a 2-speed. I believe it's like 6,800 RPMs first speed, like what is originally the original Babyless is. And then it's got a new high speed at 75 RPM, 7,500 RPM. So that new Babyless is probably really good. But it ain't better than the clippers I got. I'm just gonna be honest. I know a lot of people gonna say I'm crazy, but it's not better than all. I got a couple brushless motor that's fire, and I ain't paid no more than $50 for them. And those brushless motors is nice. So yeah, it's just I guess it's just depending on what type of clipper you like or what type of clipper you might need or something like that. But if you ask me, I think most of the bigger brands are bloated. The prices are bloated. But the roll for the price of it is awesome. Any one of them ergos for around 115 or 100 to 150, you got a good clipper. Yeah. Yes. They come in crazy speeds now. Uh-huh. Open and close. That's why I like the clicks now, because it's so much easier to understand where you at. I would tell anybody, truthfully, it's really great if you already know how to fade with a floating level. But if you want to learn faster, to me, click systems will help you learn faster. You know what I'm saying? How to fade, because you can always get you a floating lever afterwards if that's what you like. But to me, when I'm fading now, I really prefer a click. I like that roll because of the length, the range that you get. The range on the roll gets crazy. It opened up really nice with the clicks in it. It opened up at least close to 3 millimeters, and that's almost a full inch. It's like a millimeter away from being a full inch. And that's really good when you fade. It's almost the perfect fading machine. And then, like I said, that BMG that I own, this Caliber BMG is it's crazy too, man. Oh, I got you. Yeah, if you used to a floating level, then I guess it'll be kind of annoying. I guess at first I didn't know how to use a click system, but it didn't take me a full haircut to feel it, you know. Literally after I done like one side, I was already used to it, you know. So to me it's way easier to learn with a click system, only on the simple fact that it helps you understand where you at. You know what I'm saying? So if you understand the system of fading with an open like a floating level, then the click system should be a breeze, you know, because it's gonna put you exactly where you want, you know. But that new VGR, the muscular, the C1 that I just bought, it's crazy because you can go in between the clicks. And I love that. It's like having a floating level and a click system in one. Now, and that's crazy. I really love it. Ah, ah, oh, I probably got about 33 years and a day on you. Ah, I grew up in the projects, Lex. So yeah, I grew up in the projects. You know, my brother cut my hair until he went off to college, and then I started cutting my own hair when I was probably like, I want to say I was about 10 years old. I messed up every homeboy in the, well, not all my homeboys, but my close homeboys. I messed up all their hairs, every last one of them. Oh yeah, before I learned, for real, for real. But I went to school uh later on, you know, and that's when I really honed my skill when when I went to school. But I stopped cutting hair for a long time. Like I would only cut my son hair. And I stopped cutting hair because a lot of people didn't really want to pay back then. And I was in the process of trying to, you know, up my haircuts like $20 back then, and nobody really wanted to pay. So I stopped cutting hair for a while, you know, and I literally just started back last year. But the reason why I started back, it wasn't for money. That's why I was talking to you about that earlier. I started back because I was going crazy sitting in the house. I got into a bad accident, so I was going crazy just sitting in the house. So I just say, well, bump it. I'm already sitting and ain't doing nothing. I started back cutting hair for free, you know. So I wouldn't go crazy on that, you know. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it, you know. Now, I do have people donate money to me. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that nobody don't give me no money. I got plenty of people that give me money, you know, but I don't charge them no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like a donation. You know what I mean? And they donate well, for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some more lives while I'm cutting hair, so you can see for yourself one day. You know, those clippers and stuff that y'all might see me use, I go back behind them with other clippers and I clean them up. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. When I started cutting hair a long time ago, haircuts for $5, $10, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And that was going to the barbershop back then. Haircuts was like $8, $9, $10. So I understand what y'all saying, but y'all got to understand now that these barbers, they pay a premium, man, for a lot. These clippers they buy are expensive. And that hairspray and you know, everything, man, those neckties, they aftershave, man, they spend so much money. They have to charge. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all thinking that them boys make a lot of money, but they really after every haircut, y'all got to understand they use a lot of products on every haircut. A lot of product. So after the time they've been on, say they charge you $30, they really probably made 26. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, how? Because you got okay, so say, oh yeah, oh yeah. And but just say they pay just say they charge you 30, man. They really only make about 26. You gotta think about the razor blade. Razor blades are high as everything high, man. Even barber supplies, the prices are bloated on them, you know what I mean? So you might order a box of razors. See, they don't buy little shit like them boys buy boxes of stuff. The reason why they bought boxes of stuff so they don't have to keep, buying this and buying that, every week. So they buy box this, box that. So it costs. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's probably why the prices are bloated so much. Is because of how much they got to pay for, like, okay, for instance, last year before I found this new company, I was spending like $1 a razor. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? One for, like, I think it was like, oh no, excuse me, 50 cent a razor. I was getting two for $1. I think I was getting 10 for $5, something like that. So you think about that. Every haircut, you know what I'm saying, you using one, you run through a box of them in a day, or 2 boxes of them in a day. That's $10 in a day. You know what I'm trying to say? So that $10 off of that $100 you done made right there. You see what I'm trying to say? And let's say if you was charging $10 a haircut or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends. You look at what I'm saying, they use, that's just one part of the razor blade. The neck ties, all that stuff, the cleaning supplies. That's too damn much. What, $40 for a haircut? Man, my little cousin around here, he charged that now. And I'm in the country. I ain't in Atlanta. These niggas around here charge, these young boys charging $35 and $40 for haircuts if you getting their hands messed. Hell yeah, they charging the hell out you. I ain't saying it's right, Lexo. I'm just saying, they got to pay for their stuff, you know what I'm saying? They have to pay for their supplies and stuff. They have to. You'll see one day what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Once you get like to the point where you cutting a lot of heads a day, you'll see how much product you'll use. Man, yeah. Man, if you go buy a okay, well, JRL prices are decent now, but if you go, say for instance, you buy a lot of style craft shit, for instance, man, you finna spend thousands of dollars. Say if you or say if you're a fabulous person, man, you finna spend thousands of dollars. Even Andis got the best clippers, cordless clippers, because of the blades and stuff, but they got like the worst run time, worst charge time. You got to literally have 2, 3 of them. That's $1,000. Now, if you get the trimmers, man, that's like $2,000. That's too much money. Pretty much. If you break it down, they only really, if it just depends on how much. They say they charge you $25, but they got to use all those products. They really only making about $20. You know what I'm saying? If you break it down, you know what I'm saying? They only, once they do all the products they using on y'all or whatnot, they only make about $20, man. So if they charge y'all $40, they might make $35. You know what I'm saying? And them boys got to stand up all day. It's one of the hardest professions, bro. You know what I'm saying? It could wear you out mentally. You know what I'm saying? You know how many barbers probably done started and quit just because how hard it is, you know what I mean? You're gonna run into a lot of adversity, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not an easy profession at all when it comes to giving your time, you know. I guess that's the most important thing about barbering, your time. You know, you don't want to play with your time, you know. So a lot of dudes right now, especially like the ones up in the city where you at, up in Atlanta, you know, cost of living so high, booth rent, you know, they booth rent, man, ain't no telling. It's probably like, ain't no telling, uh, to have a really, really good spot. It might run you in Atlanta, it might run you anywhere from, I don't know, 800 to $1,500 a month, maybe. You know, so that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's why people that braid hair they charge that amount now. You know, 150, 200, 250, 300, whatever the case may be, whatever their price is, because of the time. You know, yeah, time is you know, man. Sometimes into an hour on somebody's head. And it ain't even the cutting part, it's the lining up, it's the enhancements, and it's all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that don't take 30 minutes, you know, unless you just super, super fast, you know. That take about 45 minutes to an hour, you know. So it's all about learning speed. It's that stuff, man. I'm telling you, some of them dudes that can get through with a decent haircut in 30 minutes and have you out of there in 40, man, they deserve $40. I'm telling you, man, you walk in a barber shop and them dudes can get you out of their chair in 45 minutes and you ain't got no issue with your haircut at all. Yeah, they deserve $40. Trust me. These dudes around here, they do buddy haircuts around here. That's one of the reasons why I started back cutting hair, cause they do buddy haircuts. Dudes go to the barber shop. Oh man, come on, Luca. Dudes go to the barber shop and they sitting in there. Homeboy walk in. They cut the homeboy hair first, you know. Oh, so I started back cutting the hair, you know. But I'm all the way back now, you know. I ain't really got no flaws to it, you know. I'm all the way 100% back now. The only difference is my body ain't the same. Beat up. That wreck took a lot out of me. I mean a lot. I have lost a lot of weight from that wreck. So it took a lot out of me, man. So but now I can kind of move a little bit where it doesn't bother me so much. I'm able to give out them fresh ass fades that I used to do, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, thank you for tuning in, Lexo. I appreciate you. Go subscribe to the channel. Um, I'm gonna hit you right now and I'm gonna subscribe to you, all right? And we can subscribe to each other channel if that's cool with you, you know what I mean? That way we can keep in touch on this barbering thing and I can help you out on the way, you know. Appreciate that, Lexo, for sure. Have a blessed one.